Okay, Dan, so we take a look at this left-hand one. Now, this has got you at the start of the session there. A lot of good things in the setup, to be fair. Good grip, good ball position. Posh looking down the line was very, very good. The problem for me was a little bit too much going to lean over to your left side here now. A lot of weight on that front foot. And the problem that was causing when you came back into it now wasn't really much space for you to sort of square that club face up. As a result, a lot of your shots then would go out to the right. So we can see here now, as we start taking the golf club back, we're on that left side a little bit more than we wanted to. An inability to rotate. We get to about here, kind of the body sort of stalls out now, and then most of the swing now is completed with the bending of the hinging of your arms. Now as you come back to the goal, because you're quite far ahead of the ball, as we said, you try to sort of pop up to try and get out of the way. Can't clear it out of the way. Club face left a little bit open, and that ball then curving off to the right. And then what you would then tend to do during your games was just sort of try and manipulate that golf club to try and square things up, maybe roll your hands or aim further left or something of the like. And obviously then you're going to have 2 or 3 wrongs making a right. So what I want to try and do is improve that sort of left arm structure and that impact position. Get yourself in a sequence now where we start off here on this right hand one, feet together, getting that grip now, and then taking your right shoulder down, let your hand slide down the leg, so this right shoulder just drops down a little bit, just puts you in a little bit more tilted position with the hands forward. That kind of lean here now, so you're creating a bit of angle in the shoulders, going to me to get more of what we call this lowercase y. You see when your right hand comes on the golf club now, your left arm on the golf club, and the right arm creating this angle. It's going to make it a lot easier for you now to rotate your body and get the club back to the top of the backswing more with the body rotation rather than the bending of the arms. Now, even though we're not going to see a perfectly straighter left arm here now, or a more extended left arm, because you can rotate better now over time, you'll find that the left arm won't feel the need to start sort of making this move from about here. Okay, so we can turn that right shoulder behind your head now nicely. Yes, we lose a little bit of structure, as we can still see. However, the club's going a lot further now because you rotated better. So in time, you'll start realising you don't need to swing the clubs much with the arms up here, and we can maintain a bit more width with those hands and arms in the back. So because you're in a much better start position, there's a bit more space for you to come back to the golf ball. You can see now at impact when you're striking that golf ball, your head is, for the most part, at least further back behind the golf ball, giving you some room for your arms to square the club face up. And then through the target, as we saw at the end there, a couple of shots sort of with a nice little draw heading back towards target. So just a few things to go back over again. Obviously setup's going to be the key thing there. We want to look at your body rotation and the structure in your arms. That's all going to come from the setup, getting the hands and the club in the right position here, getting the shoulders tilted and getting your head behind the ball at setup. When you first got into this position, as we said, you felt your head was kind of over here somewhere, your spine angle really leaning behind the golf ball. So it's going to be worth practicing in front of a mirror, get that reflection to sort of see what you're looking like, because very often real and feel will be very, very different. So get some work on that setup, get some practice on that position we want to start with, so you're able to rotate your body a lot more effectively. And then probably next time we'll look at sort of the structure in your arms and how we're going to maintain that structure a bit more. As I say, swinging the golf club back now with the body. Once that's sort of dialed in, then we can focus on the arms and the next things in the golf swing. So I hope that makes sense, and Dan. Any questions, obviously give me a shout, and I'll see you next lesson. Cheers.